Oh, give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. To get set up because I really this stream's gonna be a little weird. I'll explain in a second. But yeah, I gotta get everything set up because it's not currently set up the way that I usually set it up because I had to eat because I ate food before stream because I knew I was gonna get hungry. So so yeah, I ate the food and now I'm here. But yes, today's going to be an interesting day because I'm streaming Doom Eternal on PlayStation 5. Um, so funny thing about this, I played through and beat Doom Eternal on Switch. And I was, usually I don't make it a habit of replaying games on stream. I usually try and do first playthroughs on stream. But when I told Pixel that I don't know, I think I might still prefer 2016, you know, he was saying how you can't play it on Switch, the Switch port's awful, which I didn't agree, but he was like the way to play it is 60 FPS, and he bought me the PS4 copy which comes with the PS5 upgrade. So so yeah, I'm gonna play through, or I don't even know if play through. I don't know if that's what everyone would want, but I'm gonna at least play Doom Eternal on stream. Hey, Celestial Von Noodles, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting things set up. I had the presence of mind to install the game before stream. Pixel was tricking it. Well, sort of. I mean, Pixel bought the game for me and really wanted me to stream it, so I'm in that sense, yes. But also, Structor, it's good to see you. How are you, Precious Bean? Again, I'm sorry I couldn't stay for your stream because I didn't want to get spoiled on Side Order because everyone's streaming Side Order right now, and I don't want to get spoiled. Because I care about the spoilers. I'm doing good, just super tired. Oh, well, I understand. Honestly, I'm pretty tired as well. Also, Celestial, I'm sorry if I didn't say, how are you doing? I try and ask everyone how they're doing, but sometimes my brain I get a bad case of streamer brain, and it's like, oh, surely I already said that. And yeah. So, yeah. Just downloaded Helldivers 2. Oh, nice! I've been seeing so much about that game. And I've downloaded and completed the tutorial, and I can't wait to play the actual game until I have someone to chat and game with. That's understandable. It does strike me as a game where it's you really gotta, or you really get the most out of it when you play with friends. Are you gonna stream Side Order? I probably will, but the issue is that I don't have the money to spare for it right now, so I I don't know when I will, but I probably will. Also, I had a peanut butter sandwich before stream, and I realized that was probably a mistake because eating at all with my beard is weird. I see. I honestly tried to just buy Cider and not Inkopolis, but they wouldn't let me. Yeah, no, you have to buy the season pass, right? That's one of the reasons why it's tough because that's a lot of money for DLC for me. Okay, do I have everything set? I think I do. Also, can I just say, we're gonna go to the live. Hi. We're gonna go to the live for a second. So, this is my PS5. screen, and because Doom Eternal came with a free PS5 upgrade, I was like, oh, okay, I'll download that version, because I can get that version. Uh, it still has the icon for the PS4 version, even though I don't want the PS4 version to, like, confuse me. Sans, hey, it's good to see. It's good to see you. How are you? Paid off an old credit card earlier, so I don't really have money for the game. Yeah, that's completely understandable. If I had money, I would be less responsible. Fucking yes, Pixel, hi. Hi, how are you doing? I can rationalize it in my head as 20 bucks for signing up, $5 for... Yeah, but even still. Yeah, downloads both, and you can delete the PS5. You can delete that? So, that... I was worried about that. Okay. Okay. I was worried that it would, like, uninstall the PS4, or it would uninstall the, like, PS5 version, because it's like, oh, well, you deleted the 4 version. This is why I love Game Pass. Game Pass is a really good deal. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, again, money. I have to be very conscious about money, and especially because, like, you don't own any games on Game Pass. It's hard for me to justify. But also, how are you doing, Pixel? How are you doing, Sans? I hope you're all doing well. So yes, as I said before, I played... Oh, do I have to create an account? Or do I have to log in? Ugh! Ugh! Sorry, 1 second. Do you have Epic? I do! I do have Epic Games account. I don't even know what my username is. Is it just my email? God, modern gaming sucks. I need an account for everything. They've had some good ones in the past 6 months. Yeah, I've had an Epic Games Store account basically since they really started their push for, games. Lack of a better term. Games for Windows Live. Oh my god. How dare you blight this Twitch chat with its name. Oh, I don't I so rarely use my Bethesda account. I don't even remember what the credentials are. You know, it's funny. There was somebody who was like, "Oh yeah, you can play this game offline." I don't know how. Okay, we're in. Hi. Yeah, weapon bot. No motion blur. Okay. New patch 666. Okay, yes. Mm-hmm. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Thanks. Oh, okay, I can just... Okay. You think we can get away with charging for online on PC? Yeah, probably. Even offline games. Yeah, I know, it sucks. Oh my god, I get it. Just stop. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what... like... See, the thing is, since I've played this before, I think I did Hurt Me Plenty last time. Probably just turn off the console's internet connection and it skips the Bethesda sign of crowd. That's what I'd assume too, but it's still obnoxious to have to do that. Try playing any console games nowadays and your Wi-Fi goes down. Yeah, it sucks. That's why I'm a proponent of physical copies. I'm just gonna do Hurt Me Plenty. I'll be real. I don't wanna I don't wanna face a challenge like this. I already struggled pretty hard on
against all the evil that hell,
you know, on my first playthrough.
all
Physical
the
games, how
wickedness
retro.
that
That
mankind
makes
can
me
produce.
so sad.
We
I don't want physical games to become retro. I've been seeing a lot of hatred towards limited run games, and I gotta say, I really don't understand, because there are people who are like, oh, they're killing physical games by making them a novelty as opposed to, you know, an integral thing. And it's like, that was already happening. Like, that's not their fault. Like, if anything, they're half the reason we still get physical games nowadays. Just unplug your Ethernet. Yeah, yeah. Mom! Disconnect the router! Rip and tear until it is done. Okay, can I skip this? Does anybody really need the story? I'm skipping this. I wish there was gyro aiming. Okay, I was not expecting that. That actually scared me. I guess it would be audio, right? Disable that, please. I'm not ready to have my controller speak at me. I don't know if you could tell from the stream, but my controller actually said that voice line at me, and that really scared me. I was not prepared for it. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe there's gyro aim. Hold on. Invert, vibration, aim assist, adaptive triggers. Yeah, I guess not on PlayStation. There is on Switch. You have a lurker as some random vampire. Thank you. Ah, and I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, I've played this game. I know how to do this. Welcome, welcome. I should be transparent and just let you know, I have played through the game before, but I played it on Switch, and Pixel was like, you gotta play it on PlayStation, because, like, the Switch version runs at 30, and that's not how you play Doom. So, honestly, it was fine to me, but weird that why would they have it on Switch but not PS5? Because the Switch likes gyro aim, and PlayStation doesn't. Oh wait. Yeah, there it is. 30 FPS at 720p. True. Turd Talk! Ah!
21 months, bitch, I love you. Less than 3.
Bitch, I love you too! No, but I do love you. Thank you so much, Turd Talk. Hi, it's good to see you. I really appreciate it. I feel like I should do something special aside from just thanking people for subs, but I never know what to do. I was gonna take a page back when Limited Run did streams. I was gonna take a page out of their playbook and dab, but I don't know if anybody would want that. I bet PC has it. It feels like it would extra work. Honestly, If anything, I think only the Switch version has it. I'll be honest, I never really cared about the weapon mods. But yeah, I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Turtok? Barrel shoot. First off, how dare you skip the badass opening cutscene? I'm sorry, it's just, I don't care about the story. I don't. And I already watched it. I watched it on Switch. Where the cutscenes were like 2 FPS, but still. Secondly, you had a good time, except all the times you play it. Doing well. Okay, yes, I do. I'm not like super epic gamer, okay? I'm not. I know, despite what you may think, I'm not the best gamer in the world. So I sometimes struggle. And that's why I didn't go on the harder difficulty. Stories you kill and you rip apart. See, that's what it should be, but this game is a lot more story-heavy. Or at least, like, setting-heavy. Also, try using the weapons because it makes this game much easier. Yeah, I suppose so, but it just doesn't feel like it integrates as naturally, you know? PC version doesn't have native gyro, but you can map the gyro. Okay, yeah, that's... So, like, the Steam Deck does that, and I really like that as a feature. You can basically have gyro in any Steam Deck game, and I think that's a super cool feature. I'm not a huge... Well, I don't want to say, like, I'm not a huge proponent of the Steam Deck, but, like... It's a weird... It's a weird thing. It's a weird console hybrid thing. It is more story-heavy, but there's a cutscene skip for a reason, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, why bother having the cutscenes if you're just gonna skip them? PC is basically just a mouse and keyboard, yeah. But if you're playing with a controller on PC, not made by no, it's not that. Don't get me wrong, the Steam Deck is cool. I'm not a hater. It's just, it's such a hard thing for me to recommend to people, you know? Like, because I like to think I represent an in-between between casual and hardcore, because, like, a lot of times in my actual life, people ask me for, like, gaming stuff, and, I always try and approach things with, like, I'm kind of the exception when it comes to a lot of things. So, when I think about, like, would I recommend a Steam Deck to somebody asking about it, it's like, it's kind of hard for me to say yes, because ultimately, a lot of the exotic functions are going to be glossed over, and it's a pretty expensive system, you know? I barely is unconscious about the fan noise. Well, so, I have a Steam Deck, the OLED, and it hasn't been... loud with the fans or anything. But it's just one of those things where... skip every cutscene. I will.
By 36.8%. There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
Mine's an OG. Yeah, the LCD, which is fine. I mean, they're basically the same, you know, minus some, other things. I understand that it's not powerful enough for hardcore players, but it's not priced low enough for casual. Yeah, that's kind of... that was my initial thing, about it. Oh. Up to swap the mods. Interesting. Okay. Okay, no, I like this mod. I prefer the sticky bombs. I bet these next 2 Hell Priests will take the same amount of time to kill. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think in the settings you can make the button... Yeah, I do want to... Hold on, how do I... Yeah, settings... Because it would be game, right? Because it's like... I don't know why games suddenly were like, you have to hold a button to confirm now. No, I guess it would be UI, wouldn't it? I don't know where it is. Why is... Oh, menu confirmation time. I mean, the fact that you can't disable it entirely is kind of sad, but that's just a modern game thing. That's not Doom's fault. Players press the button too fast and miss information. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like a solution looking for a problem, you know? Because I never had an issue with, like, the previous system where it's like, press the button when you're ready. You know what I mean? I do like that. That is smart level design. I don't think either of us fit the casual audience moniker enough to consider our own experience the same as other. Well, yeah, so that's why, like, if somebody were to come up to me who was, you know, just an average person and was just like, hey, should I get a Steam Deck? I'd probably say no, because, like, it's so expensive, and a lot of the more exotic stuff is going to be unused, you know? So it's like you're paying all this money for something that's slightly more powerful than a Switch, you know? Yum. I love the sound when you play. Oh yeah, the sounds are very satisfying, for sure. Into the button prompt hold thing. Oh, okay. Well, I guess so, but I don't know. I here's the thing. Even among casuals, though, I've never heard that big of an issue about it. Like, yeah, there were always a couple of times where it's like, oh shit, I accidentally pressed the button, but like, it was never big enough to warrant, like, a widespread change, you know? Just because a casual audience doesn't notice frame drops and bad, it doesn't justify making it. No, I'm not saying, like... I'm not saying... You know, just because they wouldn't notice doesn't mean it's okay. Like, I'm not... Or, you know, I'm not saying it's okay to make a game with bad performance. I'm just saying, I thought the port for Doom Eternal on Switch was fine. It was... You know? Like, obviously it was a pared down version, but, like, it was fine. And also, we don't know all the casual players either. They're focus tests for a reason. It's like it gives them the option to take them off. I don't mind them being there. I guess. I guess, but by default is where I start to have the issue. Press... I can't even see what that is. To swap your weapon. Oh, okay. It was right bumper. I genuinely couldn't read. It's not default for people who might need it, like, will know it's there. Yeah... I guess my objection really is just how many people really need it. Like, how big of a problem was it to warrant it becoming the default? Used to Eternal on harder difficulties and faster speeds. Well, freaking criminal. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can tell when a game is 60 versus 30. It's not like you can't, but it's just... I don't think the speed really got impacted that much. Press the to switch to weapon. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That was what the prompt looked like to me. I was like, that is like 2 pixels. I can't read what button that's supposed to be. Turned out it was right bumper. We shouldn't cater to the minority if they don't like it. They should hit all majority rules. Well, but that's my point, is how many people were like, oh, I keep skipping tutorials, and I would really appreciate a feature where if I just held the button, it would go away. You know what I mean? I will say it is weird to use a controller that like vibrates and has the haptics and the or not that it doesn't vibrate on the Switch version, but like it has the HD rumblifying that the PS5 controller does. Being sarcastic, we don't care. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, there is still something to be said for like not ruining things for a majority of people too. For me it's like the same issue as Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, there were really not that many people that wanted Sonic to have a gun, but they contacted Sonic Team, and they were like, oh, well, I guess people want Sonic to have a gun. That's kind of what I think of it, you know? No, it doesn't ruin the game, but it's one of those things where it just didn't seem like a big enough audience to justify it. I don't know. I guess I can understand where you're coming from. I don't know. Because, like, even when I watched people, you know, casual people play games, I had never seen that many people be like, oh shit, if only I had to hold the button prompt down. That's all. You don't know. Stop hectoring us. I'm sorry, Groovy. I'm just trying to say something interesting. I'm trying to be a content creator, Groovy. Stop hectoring me. Bye, Groovy. Not what they want until they have it, I guess. But I mean, now that it's here, how many people have been like, oh yes, thank goodness for that. Where am I going? Oh. Hi, Tractor. It was good. I got milk for ice. I see how it is. Ruby doesn't want to talk to me. Ruby's canceling me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Who are you? Oh man, Groovy, that is heartless. That is, or not heartless. This is cold. It's ice cold, Groovy. Which is cooler than being cool. Just too focused on answering to ask me something. I don't know what's gotten into you, Groovy. You are so full of beans right now. I don't know, but we're also judging it based on our own experience rather than the eyes of someone who's in. Yeah, well, I mean, true, but it's. I mean, my own experience is at least based off of watching casuals play. Like, I've seen a lot of casual people play, and I've not encountered a situation that really called for it. I'm kidding, I was typing it. What was the question? Oh. Oh, okay, I thought you were kidding. Also, I didn't have a question, I was just talking. Were they great? I do love Frosted Flakes, though. Great cereal. I read recently that there's a pesticide in oats that's, like, toxic. And, like, Cheerios and stuff are all kind of poisonous in a small way. Point is, we don't know because we're not in that field, so based on our own, it doesn't make much sense. You can also see, the thing is, though, I don't want to turn tutorials off in case, because I'm not fully familiar with the controls yet, so I don't want to miss the. Because also it's been a little while since I played this game, so I don't want to miss a thing where it's like, how do I do this again? You know. Because I don't want to talk to you business. Oh, I was just... I was remarking how you answered instructor. You know what? We can change subjects. This bores me. This topic bores me, Groovy. I'd prefer to talk about 1980s Impressionism. I see just normal bullying. And he's not even worth killing. To answer your question, yes, we would be watching it together. I don't think we'll be able to finish by that time. It's probably a video essay about how Doom is an algorithm for expressionism. Yeah, yeah. There's probably a video about everything, really. That's why, you know what? I've been... Oh gosh, what's the word? I don't know if stressed is quite the word, but, you know, I've been thinking about, like, because, you know, everyone who's like, if you want to get into content creation, you gotta do something that's, like, new to the internet, and it's like, how many, I mean, obviously there are ways, it's not like you can't, but it's just, how many people can just come up with something like that? I don't know. Oh, but I liked this. Oh, I'm gonna do the precision first. We have like a month. Well, we're almost at the end of February. So we've got like half a month, and also work is picking back up for me. Next month is gonna be pretty wild. 4 episodes at a time we'll finish. Press. I can't even tell what that is. I assume left bumper. Because it just doesn't... More sexual to the drones. And yeah. Yeah, he no longer just punches them. It's yes, instructor. It's... Yeah. Oh wait, isn't there a thing I can do? Hold on. No, it's not the HUD, it's text, right? Text chat indicator, notifications. I guess you can't. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, it was in fact left bumper. Try video or accessibility. It's not video. No. Oh, chat. No, it doesn't have anything. If you punch the drones, Vega would ditch him and fly the space station away. It's been a while since I played Doom 2016. But I don't remember. Didn't Vega turn evil at the end? So why is he cool with Doom Guy in this game? I was never clear on that on my first playthrough. Backup copy. Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. Because I remember I was actually somewhat interested in the cliffhanger-y sort of thing they had at the end of 2016. I was like, oh, what are they gonna do with this? And so when this game started and I was like, oh, Vega's just cool again? Oh, okay. You took Vega at the end. Oh. I thought he was the one who stole the sword. And, like, he was gonna be a villain, or whatever. No, that was Samuel Hayden. Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a while. Samuel, shut up, Sam Hayden. Damn it, Sam. Sam it? Oh gosh, I'm sorry if my stomach is growling on stream. I did eat before stream. The Samet Dam. Yeah, exactly. Big is just an AI. Oh, okay. Surprise! Can't just shoot a hole in the surface of it. Shut up, Sam. Yeah. I can do whatever I want. I'm the Doom guy. Or Doom Slayer, excuse me. I can do whatever I want. Yeah. You can't tell me what to do. Stay away. Poke. I poked him. Doom guy is Doom Slayer before he got shafted over by Eldritch forces beyond our... Yeah, yeah, something like that. Forces beyond our comprehension, otherwise known as Microsoft. Or, sorry, no, it would be Bethesda, technically. Although, I mean, Microsoft owns Bethesda, so... Bethesda division... Yeah, well, I mean, they renamed Doomslayer to Doomslayer before they were bought, if I remember correctly. Bethesda are Hell Priests. Con Mayor. Yeah, it's something like that. But who would Sam Hayden be? Jim Riot. Yeah, you know, that works. I like that. The climbing sections were always funny to me, because I imagine him crawling like a spider. Like... John Romero, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Guy. Mr. Doom Guy. Didn't John Romero announce he was working on like a Doom expansion again? Like, cause I know he did Sigil or whatever, but didn't that finish? What game were you talking about at the start of the stream, by the way? The one you... Oh, Splatoon Side Order, which is actually DLC. The expansion. Sigil 2, Godzone 2. Yeah, but didn't he finish Sigil? Or am I thought he was done with Sigil. I could be totally wrong. I am very far from an expert when it comes to Doom stuff, so I remember hearing about Sigil. Sigil 2. Yeah, no, I know, but I mean, like, I thought Sigil 2 was done. Yeah, there's Sigil 1. I thought he released 2, like at the end of last year or something. only for the most inquisitive of gamer girls. He finished Sigil 2 in December of 2023. Yeah. So, yeah. That's why I was like, did he announce he was working on another Sigil, or like, or was that, or did he move on to some other project? And I'm looking forward to, yeah. I know he worked on, oh god, what is it? Was it Empire of Sin? Or was it Omerta, City of Gangsters? I can't remember which. But it was that kind of like Mafia style game. I remember he worked on that, and then it got kind of bleh reviews. Which is a shame, because I was like, that's a pretty cool concept. The Doom creator working on like a Mafia style game. Or, you know, Mafia themed. There was some game he and his wife were working on that I don't remember. I was pretty sure it was the, you know, the City of Gangsters or whatever. Because I remembered thinking, like, oh, because it showed up at a Nintendo Direct. And I was like, oh, what a weird thing for Nintendo to announce. But it came out a while ago, and then it, like, apparently didn't get great reviews. Oh god. Have you played the DLC? No, I haven't, actually. Oops. Well, there went my life. Pretty sure Yahtzee Yeah, I think he did. It's funny, I bought the version on Switch that came with the DLCs, and I never ended up playing them. I don't know why. I guess I just put down the game and was kind of like, oh, I'll come back to this, and just never did. It was Empire of Sin, and yes, his life was... Yeah. Empire of Sin. I was about to go on a tangent, I love a specific... Oh, okay. Yeah, I do want to play through it, so... What's this? Another extra life? Well, don't mind if I do. Muh. DTH, I didn't care for the DLCs, they were fine, but not as good. Plus no Mick Gordon's, the music wasn't nearly... Yeah, the whole Mick Gordon situation is very sad. Hey, the music was made by the dude who did the IDKFA album? I'm not sure what that is. Tribute album to Doom 93. Oh, that's cool. It was, but he was trying to be Mick Gordon and it wasn't as good. Yeah, no, I mean... I haven't heard it, so I can't speak with authority, but I'm sure it's still good. Just not maybe as good, you know? Andrew Hushelt. Andrew simply went with his own style instead. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the trouble, especially when you're hired to replace someone, like, for a like, especially because it's DLC for the main game. I think trying to emulate that style, even if it wasn't as good, was probably the right call, you know? I assume if they don't get Mick Gordon on the next Doom, he'll probably try something more his style. Probably wouldn't have been better. Yeah, well, so yeah, that's the thing. It's like when they get someone to choose the music for a sequel. Yeah, or compose music for a sequel. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, it's hard to replace someone. Be treated better. Is Stratton gone? Yeah, Oh, is Stratton gone? I didn't realize he was actually fired or anything. Like, I thought he was still there.
Recon Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD.
No, we hope he will be. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I misread Pixels. Or Stratton will be gone. I thought, like, or with Stratton gone. And I was like, oh, what? He left?
The gathering of Hell Priests is located just above your location. My scans indicate there is a lift at the center of this facility.
But yeah. Yeah, the whole situation with Mick Gordon is really sad to hear. Because, like, you never want that kind of tension on any project at all. But also, like, since Mick Gordon is so closely tied with the music, it's like, you know, Mick deserved better, yeah. I'm just talking, like, in terms of, you know, like a broad analysis, like, having that kind of situation. Even if you wanted to get him back, it is probably going to be harder to convince him to come back, even if Stratton is gone. You know what I mean? Doomsday! I got all the bots. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah. But, you know, we'll see. The thing is, I think people realize at some point that, like, or not even people, sorry. Like, I'm sure Microsoft at some point will be like, we need to resolve this because we need Mick Gordon back. Like, you know what I mean? I might not be making a whole lot of sense. Okay, press triangle. Okay. See, because I wouldn't have remembered what button it was. Doom fans, hopefully, but then again, Microsoft needs to put their big boy panties in and make sure the corporate. Yeah, I admit I don't hold much faith for Microsoft doing that, but okay, stay on fire longer. Demons drop armor at a faster rate. As long as you're at max armor, the blood contribute to blood punch. I'm gonna do Okay, that's selecting. Yeah, the 2 linked will give you a bonus. Okay. Doom fans deserve better, and Gordon deserved a hell of a lot better, yeah. Hopefully he can release his true version of the Eternal score. That would be very cool.
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
But,
This is a
oh
good
my
result.
god! Toaster! Heck! Groovy, are you still here? Sorry, wait, oh, yeah, no worries, but can you shout, Toaster out? Rip and tear! Toaster, thank you so much! Ah, thank you for the sub and thank you for the raid! How was Helldivers 2? I hope you're having a good time with it. Also, welcome in, everyone. Yes, good evening, good evening. I'm Super Shadow 271. I play a variety of games because I actually collect video games, and I was asked to play through Doom Eternal on PS5 because I played through it on Switch, and okay. And I was told that that is not a good way to play that game, which I don't know if I would agree with, but it's what I was told, so I bought. I know, it's hard to believe it's been an entire year. Rob, you are awesome. Thank you so much. I wish I could, like, adequately describe how awesome you are. Can I climb any higher? Okay. Doggo! It's less blowing up than shooting, but I can look past that. It was really great. Helldivers has been really good. Good. I've been seeing so many people talk about it, and the CEO, I admit, actually seems pretty cool. He's been going around and, like, there was a tweet where somebody was like, "Oh man, you guys are making me want it, but I can't afford it." And the CEO actually replied and was like, "Hey man, look, I want the game to sell well, but like, don't stress yourself out about it." It's like, that's cool. That's cool of them. And apparently also, because of like the server connection issues, they recommended holding off on buying it. I was like, that is very, very cool. That, you know, is not something that generally happens in the modern game industry. Usually they'll just be like, no, everything's fine, but keep buying. But I'm glad to see it do well. I'll be honest, I didn't think it would do that well. Not because I didn't think it was a good game, but because they marketed it so much at all the Sony events. And I genuinely was like, I knew the first Helldivers was decently popular, but I didn't think it was that much bigger a deal. So I'm glad to be wrong, but it's just funny. Ooh, Doom. Hi, Fidget! Hi. It's good to see you. How are you doing? This is absolutely mental. Already beaten the AAA mark in a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's really climbed. It's in the top like 25 of all Steam games, which is wild. And I'm super happy for the team. Like, I don't want to give the impression that I'm not. It just kind of surprised me because I didn't think it was going to be that big a seller. I'm good. Unattended hamster? Excuse me? Yes, Blood Punch. Delicious. What? What was that? But yeah, Helldivers 2, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, because, I mean, on top of just not having money, like, it's one of those things where I feel like I wouldn't have a whole lot of people to play it with. It's already difficult enough for me to find, you know, time to do multiplayer in general. Ooh, runes, yes. Okay, glory kills faster, launch into one from further away, okay, speed boost, survive one death blow and briefly slow down time. How much longer they remain staggered. Air control. Okay, yeah, it will decrease the recharge time. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do that first. I will play with you whenever. Oh, well, thank you. Are you in my Discord? I don't remember if you are. If you're not, there's a link in my About section, or you can do !Discord. But, cool. Sadly, good shot, I'm off to hell. Yeah, have a good sleep. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you sharing your community with me. And I hope you have a good one. I'll talk to you later. I don't know if you checked Discord, but I had a question for you. So, if you could just answer, you know, oh god. If you could just answer that for me, I'd appreciate it. But otherwise, take care and have a good one. And I should message you more. I'm sorry, I've been so busy. Already done. Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry. Don't actually think so. Oh my gosh, no name! Precious! Precious Bean! Ah! Groovy, are you there to also shout out No Name? Ah, the Precious. I am now. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yes, bye Toaster. Thank you so much for coming in. For the raid and all, and the sub and all that. And also, if Groovy's not here, let me shout out No Name real quick. Because, they are a precious bean. Yeah, how was Minecraft? Oh, that's awesome. And to everyone who joined, welcome. I'm Super Shadow 271. I play a lot of games because I collect video games, and I was requested to play Doom Eternal on PS5 because I played through it on Switch, and my friend was like, 60 FPS is integral. You gotta play it on PS5. So, yeah. But yeah, I hope you had a good... Oh. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you're doing well. If you need to, you know, take a break or anything, totally understandable. Good, nice chill time, went into a dungeon, got some good gear, nice. That's always good. I'm not knowledgeable enough about Minecraft to really, like, find these cool dungeons and stuff. I did, because I have to... Oh yeah, no worries at all. Thank you so much, No Name, for the raid and for saying hi. You're a precious bean. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day at work. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that was a bad situation. Minecraft, I was playing that while lurking. A massive army of doggos. I still have not gotten a doggo in Minecraft. But yeah, see, thank you so much. You know, I'm not gonna specify who, because I'm not trying to call them out or anything, but I raided someone recently, and they you know, things were fine, and then somebody else raided them. Oh my god. Stop. Stop biting me! But yeah, I raided someone else recently, and initially it was fine, and there was a second raid that they got, and I don't know exactly how to put this other than just, it seemed like they started mocking me for being the only one to send a raid message, and it just felt wrong. But I also might have misinterpreted it, so I don't know. RIP Pro Gamer Moment, I know. Yeah. We don't, what gamer moment? Nothing's happened so far. I'm totally fine. This is my first time in this arena. I know the feeling. Yeah, and it surprises me because they didn't seem like the type that would mock. And maybe they weren't mocking, but it just felt weird, you know? Like, I know I'm not the biggest streamer in the world or anything, but, I don't know, I try not to mock anyone for numbers. Because I know how difficult that can be. Bigger than me. Well, I mean, I have been streaming for like 5 years or something like that, so I'm generally... I've been doing this for a while. And I started from 0, so like, it's not like I had a big following somewhere else. Weapon point in the dossier. Okay, this is the arsenal. Oh, okay, yes. I definitely want to upgrade the sticky bombs. Oh, but I don't have... Oh, I have 6. Yeah, no, I want that. Cool. I mean, either it's a misunderstanding or the person is mean, but regardless, I know it doesn't feel good. Yeah, that's the thing. Part of the reason I'm not naming them is because I think it was just a misunderstanding. It's just one of those misunderstandings that just feels bad, you know? The sticky nukes, yeah. You know, there's I don't know if it's a popular thought, I guess, among gamers that, in one of the early Civilization games, Gandhi was very nuke-heavy. At least from what Sid Meier says, that isn't actually true. It was just like a popular story. Which shocked me, because everyone I had heard said it was true. But, like, apparently the integer values they use for that game don't do that. Nuke them to enlightenment. Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, the story goes, like, there's a certain technology or whatever, civics, you can research that, like, lower everyone's aggression by 2, but since Gandhi was already at 1, it circles back around, and he becomes hyper-aggressive. But apparently the way they do values in that game, it wouldn't work like that. Was a buffer underflow that caused the glitch Gandhi to be super aggressive. Yeah, exactly. That's That's what it was, and apparently the way it calculates that, it isn't actually possible to do that in game. It's just like a popular story. Press circle. Okay, I was wondering how the dash would work. Swear it did happen in my game though. Really? I'll need to double check, because if I remember, there was a book Sid Meier published, and in the book he was like, that's not possible. What's funny, my dad has a CD copy of the original Civilization, and it's so old that quite literally all the sound effects are made on the computer. Like all the sound effects that it plays are just like your hard drive, you know, making noise. It's really weird. You never know with glitches. Yeah, I suppose so. The justification I had heard was that because like the integer values were using a certain style that doesn't have that kind of buffer underflow. Something like that. I admit it was a little bit over my head, so I couldn't quite say for sure, but it was something like that. Excuse me, sir. I mean, you should be able to fight a Pokemon that is the embodiment of your own name, and yeah, look at Missing. Man, Missing No is so nostalgic for me, though. I always did that glitch. 100% always. Can you still use that disk copy on a modern computer? Is that... I would assume technology has left it behind, at least in some capacity. Because, like, if you're using an SSD, it wouldn't have the parts to move the hard drive to make the noise. So I assume it would either just... it would either not play or not work at all. Abandonware, DOSBox, most like their Steam re-release. I don't know if I've ever seen Civilization 1 get re-released, though. In fact, 2 doesn't really get released a whole lot either. It's mostly 3 and up. Where's the... Oh, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Maybe it asks you to attach one. Yeah, I don't know for sure. Granted, though, it was back in a time where SSDs weren't really a thing, so I doubt they would have had the foreknowledge to be like, oh, but if somebody doesn't have a hard drive equipped, we should give them this prompt, you know?
This Sentinel battery can be used to provide additional power to your ship. Several modules remain unused. Finding more batteries will enable you to utilize the full functions of your command station.
New copies are sold with a hard drive. I mean, they've long since stopped selling the game, so I assume it's just abandonware, really. No, you know what, I don't have the confidence. I was like, oh, maybe if I double jump and then dash, and I just don't, I'm not confident. plasma rifle. Ooh, a random opinion on the GameCube. I mean, I adore the GameCube, but that's not really a secret, so, let's see, what other opinions do I have about it? You know, I remember it being really sleek at the time, but in retrospect it was kind of bulky. It's just funny how our brain equates, you know, like... Because, you know, in my mind, the GameCube was so small and sleek and stylish, and now that I've experienced even more so, going back to it is like, oh wow, this is a lot. The GBA player, I do have it, although I was only gifted it somewhat recently, so I never experienced it as a kid. But it was super cool that they did that. If I had known it existed as a kid, I would have begged for it. How the tiny discs were, yeah. It's funny, people say that that's a proprietary format, but I've seen discs like it that are just plain DVDs. So I don't know how that worked. Like, they were the same size and rough, like, I don't know, concept, but they were DVDs instead of GameCube discs. I really want to get a Panasonic Q. I don't know if you know what that is, but in Japan, Panasonic made a GameCube that had DVD functionality. Did, like, my purple one, but it was a shared one. Yeah, I think purple was the default, which, honestly, it fits really well. Like, purple's a good color for it. Yeah, Panasonic Q. It was only in Japan, so, you know, it's not... I guess it wasn't successful enough to come to the US or anything, but... Yeah, I remember I had one. Yeah, yeah. Same purple as my Game Boy Advance. Yes. I liked the microwave beam. GameCube hot take. Oh, that's so tough because there are so many things I could say. Well, so, like, I think the GameCube was an amazing system, but is that really a hot take? I mean, it didn't sell well, but, like, it had amazing games. But it's also the sort of thing where it's like, that's not really a hot take, you know? Immigrant often imported weird consoles for his collection? Really? Good for self-defense. Now that I'm older, I do have an appreciation for weird consoles, but I didn't know a whole lot as a kid. Personally, I think the GameCube was pretty light compared to consoles nowadays. People love the GameCube. Give us something. Okay, jeez. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, here's a decently hot take. I think the only reason the GameCube wasn't as successful as it could have been, or like, I don't want to be like, oh, it could have outsold the PS2. No, but like, a lot of people blame the the lack of DVD playback. But I think it was less that, and I think there was just a really irrational hatred for Nintendo at the time. I mean, there's kind of always irrational hatred for Nintendo, but, like, it was really strong during the GameCube period. If you watch a lot of old media from that era, so many people were so down on the GameCube for, like, no reason. It felt like a lot of its potential got capped just because of that, you know? Like, there's a video of Tommy Tallarico reviewing Smash Bros. Melee and giving it a 2.5, and it's like, in what fucking universe is that game a 2.5? You know? But it's just, at the time, people were just so negative about it. Double Dash and Sunshine were my favorites. Yes, same. I never had Double Dash as a kid, but I got to play it a lot at, like, a friend's house. I did love Double Dash. Your take is so frozen I can hear Cordy. Nintendo is overhated, but I'm saying, like, even for Nintendo being overhated, it was especially rough during the GameCube era, and I think that capped its potential far worse than it not being capable of DVD playback. Yeah, Melee is, like, even if you're not into, like, the competitive scene, or, you know, super into, like, fighting games or whatever, Melee has a, you know, like, it's like a base level of quality that giving it a 2.5 is just so disrespectful. And it's like, because it was just popular to be like, oh, Nintendo's missing with the GameCube. And it's like, why? How? How is that even humanly possible? You know? Remember the hand? Crazy, yeah. No, I'm crazy. Sorry, inside joke. But, or not inside joke, it's a part of my soundboards, but, But yeah, like, people will always talk, like, no doubt the DVD playback had an effect on the PS2 sale figures, but I just don't think it's the be-all, end-all that people make it out to be. So when they're like, oh, the GameCube failed because it didn't have that, it's like, I don't think that was so much the case. Crazy, I was crazy once. Oh my god. I have a regular, Kai, who comes in and says that a lot. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Don't get me wrong, Melee's awesome, but on the GameCube, so I need to say... Well, that's kind of, yeah. That's kind of how it was. And I think that's why, like... I think that's why its effective... Or, you know, its sales were so low compared to the quality of all the GameCube games. Like, I think nowadays people have come to realize that the GameCube was an amazing system, but at the time, people were like, Nintendo just can't make a good game for the GameCube, and I was like, how? How could anyone? Yeah, Wind Waker is also... It was my first Zelda game, but it's also my favorite Zelda game. Although, if nostalgia weren't a factor, I might say Breath of the Wild, but still. You say it was overhated. Why do you think that is? Like, what about the console do you think people hated besides the lack of DVD playback? I think for one thing, it coming as purple as default really rubbed people the wrong way, because this was back in, like, the early 2000s when people were still, like, hyper, like, oh, I'm masculine, so I have to have black is my console. I can't have purple. That's a girly color, you know? Like, I think there was a lot of that. There was just the trend that Nintendo was experiencing, where it's like the NES and then the SNES and the N64, and like people were like, oh well, the GameCube is just going to be moving further down, and don't chuck. Yeah. Chickens are nowhere as vindictive and yeah, I know, right? Tip to hate the GameCube. I mean, it was, though. That's kind of the thing I'm trying to communicate, is, like, I think it was just, like, other people are saying it, so in order to look legitimate, I need to say it, too. You know? Second only to the boss. I know, and I hate how correct you are. Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, I understand that, like, everyone's susceptible to the bias of their time. It's not like I'm saying, like, everybody should have, you know, known better, but it is one of those things where I think we can say in retrospect that, like, yeah, it was irrational, but, you know, at the time, people were just too caught up in it. Jumped on the hate train. Yeah, and it's funny, people still do it, too. Like there's a weird amount of hatred for Nintendo still. And I'm not saying that, like, Nintendo's a perfect company and we should be, you know, happy for them or whatever, but, like, you know, when I see, like, Microsoft just had to lay off a shitload of workers, and, you know, like, Sony canceling fan games, and all this other stuff, and then it's like, hey, Nintendo has like a 98% retention rate, and like their CEOs took pay cuts instead of having to lay people off. It's like, I don't understand how anybody could be like, clearly Nintendo's the worst company in the industry. Like, at the very least, to me it seems like there's a debate to be had, not, you know, not this, like, oh, actually, they're just clearly the worst. I love the GameCube because it was purple. As one of the few guys who, at the time, say I have a girlfriend who can't even say it was it. Oh, yeah! I mean, like, I think nowadays, in retrospect, people realize that color is such a, you know, like, it's cool to like more than one or two colors. Like, there are plenty of guys nowadays who love the color pink. It has nothing to do with their sexuality, it's just pink is a good color, you know? It's just what they like. But I remember at the time, and even nowadays still people will be like, oh, the, you know, Nintendo's kiddie games, look, they're not coloring their consoles like professional, you know, consoles. You know what I mean? One was carrying C. Oh yeah, Iwata. His whole life is really amazing to read about. Like, he was truly a wonderful person, and it makes me sad that I'm never gonna get to meet him, because it would have been like one of my goals in life to meet him. But alas. I still need to read the book that Reggie put out about Iwata, because apparently it's a really good book. I just haven't had the chance. His business card, he was a corporate president. In his mind, he was a game developer. In our hearts, he was a gamer. Yeah. Well, Nintendo also did something that I always appreciated, which was like, because especially with the Wii, right? People talk about their blue ocean strategy, and it wasn't even necessarily just about, like, you know, avoiding competition. It was like, if we only focus on, you know, like, hardcore gamers, then the gaming industry is going to be more and more sectioned off, and, like, you know, we need to connect to a wide audience. I was like, I respect that. That is a very noble thing, you know? Or I don't even know if noble's quite the word, but, like, it's a smart thing. The Wii was fun, yeah. And, like, you know, it's old nowadays, but at the time, it was super cool to see it. It was, like, it was something new, you know? It wasn't just a box with a controller. Like, it actually was doing something interesting. Even if, you know, even if you didn't play video games, you knew what the Wii was. Yeah, keep gaming accessible. Exactly. And I guess this might sound a little hollow from, you know, compared to, like, the beginning of the stream where I was going like, oh, but nobody was complaining. I mean, look, if holding down button prompts is an accessibility thing, then, I'm glad for it. It's just, I don't know. Ultimately, all I'm trying to say is that I you know, when I think about, like, video games as a whole, because I am obsessive when it comes to, like, a lot of video game stuff, so, you know, when I think about the whole thing, it's like, the things I value are things that seem like they're getting left behind in today's industry. Like, I loved that I could just buy a game and play it and have fun with it, not, you know, this is like a commitment for the next 5 years of my life, you know? And, like, I wanted to return to a game not because I felt like I had to, but because I wanted to, you know? Sega apparently said that the new Crazy Taxi they're making is going to be like a games-as-a-service game. I was like, what? In what universe is that a good idea? Actually, maybe I do need to push... Oh, I can't punch it back. Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry if I'm sounding a little preachy when I'm talking about this. It's just, it's something I think about, you know? Like, we're getting a new Endless Ocean game, isn't that awesome? On the Zane 5. Yeah. I love being able to talk to people about this, because I feel like a lot of people in my life, I mean, granted, you know, my friends and stuff, it's not like they would be like, Alex, shut up, but they would definitely be like, yeah, sure, whatever, because, like, you know, on some level, I'm the only one as obsessed. So it's nice to get to talk to people who actually, you know, kind of get what I'm on about. Not that my friends don't, but I'm just saying, like, you know, the more people to talk to about it, the merrier. That's partially why I started up this this channel. I started my Twitch channel because when I was working at Target, I met my friend Game Howlers there, and we were talking about video games. And he was like, "Wow, you're really knowledgeable. Like, have you ever thought about Twitch streaming?" And I was like, you know, maybe, I don't know." And he was like, "No, it's really fun. You should try it." And so I did, and it's really cool. It's fun to get to connect with people about that. I've met some really amazing people that I otherwise wouldn't have. I didn't feel safe in my... Yeah. I mean, like, I try and be that for everyone. I mean, obviously there are some things that I won't tolerate, of course. You know, common courtesy sort of thing, but, like, you know, in general, like, I try and respect other people's opinions, even if I don't agree with them. But it is also nice that I have someone who agrees with me. Slayer key. Here's the Slayer gate. I bet Slayer gives the best bone-crushing hugs. Oh yeah, I bet he has to hold back every time he gives a hug, lest he crush their spine in half. And I believe it's canon that he became Doomslayer because the demons killed his pet rabbit. It's just a funny image, imagining him being so gentle with the rabbit. Where am I? What's going on? Oh, okay. I admit, I do appreciate how low the load times are. They weren't that long on Switch or anything, but it's definitely a lot faster on PlayStation. Daisy's disembodied head on a spike at the end of the day. Yeah, exactly. It's just, I'm imagining, like, before all that, where he was, like, you know, just hanging out with Daisy, just petting it. I'm just imagining Doomslayer being like, "Oh, bunny," you know? There they are. I think he was a big guy. Yeah, yeah, probably. Like he was, you know, a caring person. He just loved Daisy so much that he just lost his mind when he saw what happened. No! I can do this. I can do this. You know, why is the cutlery so elusive when you're like, yeah, really. It's just the what do you call it? The gremlins, you know? They always sneak around and steal your stuff when you need it. For all Doom 93, Ganny was so pissed at his higher ups because he was... yeah, yeah. Said the guy who dared to play such a parachute. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I would imagine, I would expect nothing less, you know? Oh, ooh. I always end up backing up into something. You know, I don't know if you played Doom 3. I really didn't like Doom 3, and a big part of it was because I was constantly, like, backing up into enemies. Because they would spawn enemies really far behind you, so, like, you don't really think about it, and then when you're in the heat of battle, it's like, oh, surprise! It really bothered me. I like how they did the flashbacks in 2016. Yeah, yeah. Do you have any... yeah, I know somewhat. I'm not super, like... I'm not, like, a super fan or anything, but, like, I know about them. I have friends who are VTubers and stuff. So it is considered a separate story for a reason, yeah. It's funny, one of my friends is really into Doom 3. And he was the whole reason I even forced myself to finish it. Engineer Gaming Live is my favorite YouTube... Oh, I'll have to check them out then. Because I'm not familiar with them specifically, but my friend Joker Girl, Jokar Girl, very, very precious VTuber who I met. Oh heck, Emerald, thank you for the raid. Hold on 1 second. I'm in the middle of a tough challenge, but okay. Emerald, thank you. Let me give you a shout out. How was Overwatch 2? Crazy. Oh yeah, I had been seeing a lot about Niji Sanji. And also, everyone who joined, hi, welcome, I'm Super Shadow 271. Sorry, hold on. I'm Super Shadow 271, I play a variety of games, because I collect games, and I was asked to play through Doom Eternal, because I played it on Switch, and my friend was like, oh, that's not the right way to play Doom Eternal. So he bought me the PS4 version so I could play on PS5. But anyway, it was getting better near the end. That's good. Super chat. Yeah. Oh, I don't even have... Stop. Stop jumping. Dang it. No! I pressed the glory kill button. Oh. But yeah, Celestial, to just finish on my thought, I had been seeing so much about Niji Sanji, and it's really shocking how hard their community turned on them. Or, I mean, not even that it's undeserved, but just, you know, it's shocking that it got to that point, I guess, is kind of what I'm saying. Especially with Selen. Yeah. I believe that's the recent one, right? Because they've had controversies before, if I remember correctly. Do I raid? Yeah, our friend Nikki, Flufflepuff, why are Satan? Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that you chose me, but I definitely would understand if you wanted to raid someone else. Okay. I can do this. I can do it, I believe. I mean, not you, it probably would have been Adam since he... Oh, hell, that's nice. Yeah. Well, regardless, I appreciate that you rated me. You know, I think they all deserve raids, so it's cool if you don't raid me. But I appreciate that you chose me. Tried to end her life twice, and yeah, it's really shocking to hear some stories. You know, it's funny, I was seeing some people talk about, like, oh man, the VTuber community is so toxic or whatever. I was like, I don't know, I think just people are, you know?
I have purchased the necessary resupply of bits to secure 19 more text
Thank
speech
you.
drops on your channel. Hope you're enjoying yourself.
I am.
One of the most gratifying parts of text-to-speech is entering things like this. Warbabob Wagabago Fapo. Receive sarsas. Good day.
Thank you for the bits. Good day, Will. I appreciate you sending that. I love text-to-speech. The only reason I restricted it to 5 bits is because I don't want it to become not special anymore, you know? Like, you know, obviously I love hearing the text-to-speech stuff, but I don't want it to be, like, an overdone thing. It's 150 in 1 week. Yeah, oh, yeah. It was incredible. And I think they put out a business report or whatever that said, like, oh, this isn't going to impact our bottom line much. I've been there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I've been there too, so yeah. I sympathize. There's no price too high to pester you. Thank you? Is that something I should be thanking you for? Yeah, I mean, I guess if I just go to the right. But yeah, hi Will. Will, you need to play Arzette. Like, it's mandatory. It's so good. It's so worth it.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby.
Like, my only regret is that I don't have more money so I can buy more copies of Arzette.
We've got to have
Oh, heck.
money.
Once you're done with Doom Eternal, I gently
Doom.
request with these bits that you play the DLC.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye. So,
Motion sensors.
I don't know how much the DLC is. For one thing, thank you so much for the bits. And for two, I don't know how much the DLC is, but I'll keep an eye out for sales. Because, if I can get it for a reasonable price, then I'll stream the DLC as well.
I am where I belong.
Because, yeah, unfortunately, money is a little tight where I am. Thankfully, I mean, like, you know, I think I've got it under control, but it's just one of those, you know, not particularly comfortable moments right now. Or can you stream it on Switch? I mean, I could stream it on Switch. That's true. Although Pixel might get mad at me. Because the whole reason he bought me the PS5 copy is because he was like, playing on on Switch is a sin. Thank you for lurking, Emerald. Oh god. Oh, I was so close. Money be a bit, yeah. Life can be expensive. It really can. I mean, I'm somewhat thankful, at least, that work's gonna be picking back up for me in March. In March. But,
I will mark its location on your HUD.
but yeah, for the most part, like, you know. Dang it. In March? I know. I panicked. Like, if you can't buy the DLCs, I'm sure Pixel will forgive you. Yeah. I'm sure, but it's one of those things where, I mean, the whole reason I'm streaming it at all is because Pixel bought this copy for me and it was like, you have to play it. Not that I didn't want to play it or anything, just, you know. It wasn't high on my list since, I had already played the Switch version. It's my birthday in March! Oh, fun! Well, happy early birthday. Okay, bye, Will. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the bits. I will talk to you later, because I will have questions. But yes, talk to you later. Have a good one. Squadala, you're off. Yeah, anyways, yeah. Yeah, but I just, you know, wanted to... In case for some reason my brain fails me, it frequently does, I want to at least say happy birthday right now. Relatable, yeah. I love this power-up. I wouldn't lose sleep if you didn't play the DLC. So yeah, I have so many people whose birthdays are in March. Mine's in July, so we've got a ways to go. But it is a special one coming up for me. So I'll have to think of something fun to do. For a split second I was like, maybe I live stream mini golf from... because I have a mini golf close to me that's one of the biggest mini golf places in America, I think. I thought I read that somewhere, but I'll have to double check. What date? I don't want to give specific dates just because I don't, I have weird paranoia about giving out my exact birthday, but it's like middle of July. Do another 12-hour stream. I don't know. The one thing about the 12-hour stream that's been difficult is that it won't upload to YouTube. Like 12 hours is the cutoff. So I have to split the stream in two. I have to split it in twain. Two of my 3 siblings have March for... Oh my gosh. So many March birthdays. $11 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Wow. No, oh wait, oh yeah, sorry. My brain thought you were saying that was your birthday. Yeah. If I could time it that well, I would. But I don't think I can. But I'll definitely be doing something. It's the 12th. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have anything. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh yeah, Ice Bomb. Nice. Okay, and the D-pads to switch between. It's good to know. It'll be 26, but not mentally. Yeah, that's a mood. See, I'll be turning 30 on my birthday. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be 30. The big thing, yeah. No, I don't want to be. Can I be... Can I be, like, 18 again, please? Can I just get back all those years? Can I speak to Life's manager? Okay, Karen Shadow. If you speak to Life's manager, don't forget the combustible lemons. Yeah, I'll give the lemons right back. And this my life being structured. Yeah. It's not even so much that for me as just... I miss not having my body fail on me. I don't even know if that's the word, but like... Like, I had back surgery a couple years ago, and, just, you know, I miss the time where I wasn't as worried about it. Full Cave Johnson. Yeah. No, I love it. I love Cave Johnson. I remember when Portal 2 came out, I wasn't as into video games as I am now, so I remembered people were making such a big deal. Like, everywhere I looked, it was like, Portal 2 this and Portal 2 that, and I was like, where did this game even come from? See, because when Portal 2 came out, I was also really fixated on trying to get a 3DS. So I wasn't really paying attention to, you know, what was going on elsewhere. Okay, in the suit tab, upgrade the abilities. Takes less damage, immune from barrel explosion. I think this is probably better for me. Oh wait, but I can't afford. You know what? I don't need any of it right now. I'd like to go back to my early 20s and send a message to Fortierno on me. I feel like I'm going to get... That kind of hurt, but man, I'll be mad. Yeah, oh, I know. That's... If I could go back to young me, I would teach my young me how to lift stuff better. Because, like, for a long time I lifted with my back, you know, and you're not supposed to do that. So, I wish I could go back and be like, stop, you gotta lift with your legs like this, so you avoid back pain in the future. Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. Damaged my knee, tendons during a rugby match and never got it looked at. Oh my goodness, ooh. For one thing, I'm so sorry to hear that, and for two, yeah, I can understand, like... I can understand the pain. Like, I'm much more careful with my back now, because I went through that, and I don't want to go through it ever again. But, it's kind of a similar thing where it's like, if there's a situation where I can avoid, you know, risking my back, I'll do it. Just under my kneecap. Ooh. Ooh. See, I was not cut out to be a doctor. I'm too squeamish. And you definitely don't want a doctor that's like, oh, fuck, oh, that's so gross. my shit, dude. I fell in the toilet. My grandma was a doctor, reminds me. Whenever it acts up. Yeah. See, I didn't have grandparents that would... that could tell me that. I mean, like, my dad has back trouble, so, like, I kinda knew, but I didn't take it as seriously as I should have.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed city.
I am strong enough. Don't test me. I'm lying down, extend my knee, clicks. Oh, ooh. See, again, not cut out to be a doctor. I don't know if this was... Sorry, my brain went on a bit of a tangent back to the whole Portal 2 thing, but, I heard a rumor that Nintendo, in the early days of the Switch, or, like, before the Switch launch or something, approached Valve about making a Half-Life game for, the Switch. Like, an exclusive Half-Life game. And I was... amazed by that revelation, but I don't know if anybody else corroborated it, so it could have just been a rumor. So hyped for it too. Oh, you heard about that rumor too? See, I didn't, well, from what I remember, it was like, by the time we heard about it, it was canceled. I thought they, like, discovered that it was something that had happened once. You know what I mean? Nothing but a rumor. Aw. I was gonna say, I didn't know if that was actually true or if it was just a rumor. I doubt that it would have gone through. This is a quintessential Valve game. Well, I mean, from what I was understanding, Valve and Nintendo have a decent relationship. Because, again, according to the rumor, like, they were prototyping it, but it just wasn't, you know... It just wasn't up to their standard or whatever. Heartbroken when I learned it was gonna... Yeah. Yeah, when I heard about it, it was in the context of, like, hey, Valve canceled a Half-Life game. You know, it's like, I didn't know they were working on one. Like, yeah, it was gonna come to the Switch, and it was like kind of an RTS. Oh. If only. Almost saved it. I do have to say, though, I really loved Half-Life Alyx. I mean, I have a video on my YouTube channel where I kind of was like, oh, it's, you know, top 5 favorite games. But, like, it's rare for me to ever have such a dramatic change an opinion like that. You know what I mean? I really am surprised Nintendo kept such an old chip in the Switch. I mean, oh yeah, when it was already fairly old when the Switch released, but Nintendo's big on, like, it's fine if the hardware is older as long as it's, you know, results in lower production costs. I remember bonding with my sister over Half-Life 2. We played together. Oh, that's cool. My friend who was just in chat, Genuinely Synthetic, he's a Half-Life fan, and he was essentially the guy who got me into Half-Life. So, what the? Most new games lag on it. Yeah, I mean, like, definitely as the more time goes on, the more games struggle to run on it. I mean, that's kind of true for any system, really, but I don't, you know, I think at some point, because like, when I see the port of Doom, when I see the port of Doom Eternal to it, like, to me it's like, you can, you know, if you're really good with optimization, you can make it a worthwhile experience. It's just a matter of, like, it's not really worth it to most companies to put that much effort into the Switch version. For some reason my sister was swooning over G-Man. I mean, don't judge. Yeah, no, I mean, I can kind of get it. I mean, he's not, like, my type or anything, but it's... I could see it. Especially Pokemon. Well, Pokemon's a whole separate thing. Like, it's only owned by Nintendo in the sense that they have, like, a majority stake in the company, but they don't have full control over it. So, like, it's not, you know, it's not as simple as, like, oh, Nintendo just went, Pokemon, you know? Like, the Pokemon company still is the one to make most of the decisions. Oh, you mean Bethesda generation? Yeah. I admit, I am curious what they're gonna do for the next Pokemon games, given all the backlash. Pokemon game will always be Emerald. Yeah, I think my favorite is still Red, because that's just the one I grew up on. But I do have a very special nostalgia for Pearl, and for... did I get Pokemon Black or White? No, I had Pokemon Black. Yeah, those ones in particular, I do have a special place in my heart for. Fan of XY, surprisingly enough. Oh, really? It's funny, I tried to play X, but for some reason my brain just couldn't focus on it. I never really got very far in the game. I think it was just I got kind of burned out on the Pokemon formula. Black, yeah, Black was good. I honestly, like, you know, they did the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, and aside from the fact that, yes, it is sad that they didn't go with Pokemon Platinum, because that had improvements, like, aside from that, I was happy with those remakes. It kind of bewilders me how angry people are about them. Walker, that came with Harkle. Yeah, I remember a report saying that it was actually one of the most accurate pedometers ever commercially released, which I thought was interesting. Oh, that's it? Just... Oh, okay. As the characters were squished, that's what the fan is. Yeah, so, like, yeah, that's the thing. To me, it was like, it's not unfaithful to the style of the original. Like, yeah, it kind of looks a little weird because it's in 3D now, but it's not... It wasn't, like, that offensive to me. And I was a fan of that generation, so I don't know. I'm comfortable with those existing. I know I'm gonna hurt myself on them. Cynthia will always be best girl. I do love Cynthia. I have a friend, the person who actually did my my emotes. Is actually a big Pokemon card, well, sort of, not quite big Pokemon card fan, but like they collect the like full art cards, and they really loved the Cynthia ones, and so for their birthday I bought a Cynthia one for them, and oh man, I was tempted to keep it. Her team's a bitch to beat, yeah. Oh, I know. A rocket launcher. I love my Gastrodon. Yeah, I actually really loved Torterra. Torterra was so good to me. Wild. Oh. Rocket launcher. My brain kind of went to the, is it Fallout? I don't remember if it's Fallout now. The one where it's like Rock-It, like R-O-C-K-I-T. Once, I had one with Storm Drain. Water attack, give it HP back. That is amazing. I remember also being really amazed, because I had Pokemon, what was it, Battle Revolution? The one on the Wii. And I remember it, at the very end, like, will give you a Pikachu that you can get in, I don't remember if it was Diamond and Pearl or Black and White, but, it would let you get a Pikachu that knows Surf. I was like, whoa, that's so weird. Battle Revolution, okay, yeah. I always get it mixed up with Pokemon Coliseum for some reason. I guess just in my brain it's like the same rough idea. It first appeared in Pokemon Stadium. Really? Oh yeah, you know, I might have known that, but I didn't have an N64. So I never got to experience that whole generation. And ironically enough, I didn't have any Pokemon games on GameCube as a kid, even though there were Pokemon games. I forget what I'm supposed to do here. I remember getting stuck in this area for a minute too, like when I played it for the first time. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, my setup's weird, so like I can. Bentel, hey, thank you so much for the follow. I apologize if I didn't say your name correctly, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you are a fan of Doom. Or, at the very least, you know, think it's interesting to watch. Oh, gosh. Okay, yeah, I can't quite... Okay, I'm gonna have to do this differently. Now, you said it right? Okay. I just want to make sure. I'll call anyone by whatever name they want to be referred to. I just want to make it clear. Call me Vamp. Okay. That makes sense. Air control, glory kills. What one's this one? Oh, ooh, that could be useful. I'm gonna do it. Okay, call me Super Chef 271. Except for that. Play Doom Eternal, I got it recently. Oh, nice! I got it on Switch, and my friend was like, you can't, it's a sin to play it on Switch, you need to play it on PlayStation. So, he got it for me, and I'm playing it on PlayStation. Chrono Strike's my favorite. Wait, Chrono Strike? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sometimes it's just a little slow on the uptake. Doom Eternal is the best FPS ever made, in my opinion. It's a crime to play it at anything less than 60. That, and in fact, here Pixel is now to say so. But yes, no, liar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did lie to you about that one particular case. Oh, whoops. I see where I made my mistake. Sorry, I'm like kind of... I've got a bad case of what I call streamer brain. It manifests itself in different ways, but, like, most of the time it's me forgetting something that happened, like, 2 seconds ago. I play it on PC. Oh, okay, yeah. I do have a... I mean, I don't want to say it's great PC, but I do have a decent PC. But also, it's nice to get some games for my PS5. This generation kind of has been a little underwhelming for me. Kai, hey! You know, I talked about you earlier because they were doing the, like, crazy, I was crazy once, thing. Where's my, okay. I was crazy one. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. I am there, insisting that Shadow play the DLCs, even if he's playing them on Switch. It would be my... Will you forgive him? Yeah, would you forgive me if I played the DLC on Switch, Pixel? The rats? I hate rats. .360 is a respectable card. Yeah, that's the one I have. Like, it's not super high-end, but it's, you know, it's a good card. Like, obviously, you know, high-end PCs cost a lot of money, but, like, if I were being sponsored, that would probably be one of the important purchases for me. It's like a really just good PC, you know? Like, just top of the line. Make a ship safe or faster? I think faster. Safety last. Yes, that's true. They do say that. For 1440p solid 60. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the screen I use right now is just a... It's kind of an old TV, but it's got everything I need, so, like, I don't need higher than 1080p. But I do use VR. So, like, the more power there, the better. You know what, just give me some ammo. But yeah, what was I saying earlier? Oh, yeah, just, yeah, getting, like, a top-of-the-line PC would, like, if I do get a good sponsorship, like, that's probably what I would focus on first. But, you know, like, I'm also just very picky about sponsorships, too. Like, I wouldn't, as I've said before, I wouldn't do one for Raid Shadow Legends, but, like, you know, for others, maybe. Nintendo, if you want to sponsor, call me. No, it's just... Random opinion, Smash Bros. Brand... in every game. Well, I don't know if I'd say I have one for 64, because I didn't really play that one a whole lot. The one I would say... So, Melee, I think my first main in Melee was actually Ganondorf. Either Ganondorf or Marth. I don't remember, to be honest. It's been a long time. My Smash Bros. Main in Brawl was Sonic. Because obviously I'm a big Sonic fan, so it didn't matter how bad he was in the quote-unquote meta, I was going to play him. Find it funny on Cyberpunk they have graphical setting to older. Yeah. That checks out to me, though. I mean, Jigglypuffs. It took me a long time to understand what rest does in Smash. Like, I only ever got to play Smash 64 a couple of times, because my friends didn't even have an N64, and I didn't have an N64, so the only time I got to was at a cousin's house who had, who I only ever saw on, like, Thanksgiving, so, again, very rare, but, like, it took me a long time when I got Melee to understand what rest does. Ah. Okay, thank you. Where's... anyway, sorry, I realized I got distracted. In Wii U, and in Smash Ultimate, I guess, I main Shulk. Because I'm also a big Xenoblade fan. So, so I was like, I'm gonna main my boy. stealing it. I'm really stealing it. Running KSP at a max setting at 4K 400? Are you powering it on the Starship Enterprise? Like, I thought it was a really unoptimized game. Or, like, I thought it was hard to get that kind of numbers. I'm really feeling it! Exactly, Groovy. Thank you. I forgot that that was one of my sound alerts. Okay, 32 gigs of RAM. Oh my god. Yeah, that's very good. It's better than what I have. Have to jump as is. Oh, okay, yeah, no worries, Celestial. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining my Discord and stuff. And I hope you sleep well, and I'll hopefully talk to you soon. Ah! Oh, I can do this. Hold on. I can do this. Mine's a 4080 with 32 gigs of RAM. Oh my god. See, mine has 16 gigs of RAM, and I'm using a 3060. So... yeah, but you have, like, the equivalent in...
I'm really feeling it!
I'm really feeling it! I'm so glad everyone here is really feeling it. It's 2.3 kilogram? Wait, kilograms?
Your salvation lies in his destruction.
Do you mean, like, dollars?
Is exposed now to us. Can you see it?
Oh, the card, it's really that heavy? Oh my god.
Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
Lost his resolve to continue. So that was a fucking lie. Yeah. Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from
Okay.
you in this remote location.
We don't need to talk about that moment. It's roll time. Are there different accents to the Counter-Strike characters? Because, the basic CT is British. Yeah, because that's how those games were back in those days.
Attention, all mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
Stabe. Buzz. Buzz and Stave. Brits are awesome, just ask my girlfriend. Is your girlfriend British? Is that what what you mean by that? She is. Oh, okay. Nice. There is a VTuber I follow who is a precious bean. Lucy is her name. She goes by Anime for Days on Twitch, and she is British, and it's so funny because her accent to me is like the standard accent, I guess. I don't even know how to put it, but just I remembered hearing other British girls talk, and I was like, wow, this sounds like Lucy, but I realized that's just me not knowing a whole lot. Because I'm an ignorant American. An American CT and an Australian one. Oh no, I was just about to get that. Can tell by the flags on the character. Oh, interesting. I didn't know they did that. We need a Knuckles. Oh no! That's genius! Why didn't I think of that? You're absolutely right, Vamp. I will add that as soon as I can. Dang it. Oh no. Oh no. Hooray. I shared the comparison pic. Oh, okay. Here, you know what? I'm gonna take a look right now. I don't usually check Discord while I'm streaming, but I want to see this. Wow. That's massive. Like, I can't even comprehend. Having a PC that beefed out. Or a graphics card, I guess, being that beefed out. Also, I had an embarrassingly long struggle with this room. This is 2/3 of the... yeah. Wait, hold on. I'll remember. Okay, so that goes to that. Find your way, I believe. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure I will eventually. It's just I remember the first time I went through this room, I was legitimately so stumped. I was embarrassed. Because it just didn't make sense to me, because I didn't... The thing is, when I was in that lower level, I didn't look to the side, so I was missing that key part where it's like, how am I supposed to get up there if there are gates blocking my dash? Zoom Guy becomes Spider-Man? Kind of. Spider Doom. I'd play that game. I'm so stupid. Why? What happened? Did you kill everyone in KSP or something? Oh yeah, this was a fun segment. Getting to play as a Revenant. I remember Yahtzee's review of Ni no Kuni 2, and he was saying how, like, Ni no 2 Revenant Kingdom is sadly not a game about a rocket launcher wielding zombie dudes. It's like, oh man, that's a funny concept. Revenant Kingdom. I pressed the wrong button and ejected my stage instead of activating the engine. Oh. Well, R.I.P. In peace. I'd play that. I know, right? I would play a game about revenants. Just all hanging out in a kingdom. Oh, you can't finish them off. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... What's about the Helldivers? Yeah, it's just another really good, multiplayer, you know, third-person shooter game with friends. Which, I mean, like, you know, it's supposed to be good, it's just, I don't know. I find a lot of the biggest games that people talk about, you know, I feel like a lot of them just, like, they burn so brightly for a short amount of time, and then and then everyone stops talking about them, you know? Heard you can friendly fire. I think so. And pretty capes, yes. That too. The friends have hype, doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say, because, like, I'm sure a lot of the love for it is genuine, but it just sometimes feels like people only ever play a game because it's the popular one right now, you know? And I mean, I don't mean to sound like that big of a hipster, you know, but just... I can't help but be a little cynical whenever I see people talking about a game and it's like... is it really because you like this game, or is it just, you know, it's what everyone's talking about right now? I've done the tutorial and seen Toaster play it, but that's a few interesting mechanics. Oh yeah, I'm sure it has. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to say it doesn't offer anything. It's just, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm just too skeptical about the internet, but sometimes I feel like some of it's, you know, veering into, like, I won't say clout chasing, but, you know. Die. Just die. Just die. Please. Please, I beg. I know, I get what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't even generally like talking about things like that, because it's not, because I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to be the wet blanket and, like, you're not allowed to like a game or anything, but, or, you know, you're not allowed to like a popular game, but, like, you know. It's just sometimes it bothers me, I guess. Plus $40 for a brand new game isn't that high a price. True. Honestly, the fact that games are $70 now is so wild to me. Because, like, I get that, oh, development costs have increased or whatever, but, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like production value has gotten so high that it's like, I don't want, I don't care about the most hyper-realistic graphics. Like, can you not charge me that much? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a boomer. Maybe I don't get it. Looking at Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I actually feel like Nintendo has been better about pricing this generation than in the last. I mean, it's not like ideal or anything, but the way I would compare it is, like, I'd rather something like Nintendo still charge for a price for. Yes, but also they just had a sale on it where you could get it for $40. Like, is it, you know, is it super cheap? No, but, like, I feel like in the Wii U era they wouldn't have even discounted it like more than $10. But you know, or they're releasing it for Wii U. Yeah, no, they released Breath of the Wild for Wii U. I just meant, like, in the Wii U era, when they were focusing on the Wii U, like, so many of their games just didn't get sales at all, you know? It didn't work well. Wait, you mean Breath of the Wild, or just their strategy?
Attention, all cultist base personnel. Please destroy the Slayer. The priest must survive. I repeat.
Gotta lurk, I'm hungry. Oh yeah, no worries, Vamp. Thank you for lurking, and have good food. Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. You know, it's funny, I can't say I've played it on the Wii U, but I heard people say it was practically the same as the Switch version. It's just you couldn't get the DLC on the Wii U version. I played the Wii U version, and I indeed... You got the DLC on the Wii U version? I'm sorry, Groovy, but I'm gonna have to doubt you on that one. I explicitly heard them say that they weren't releasing the DLC for Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. Okay, it's almost midnight. Oh, yes. Yeah, sorry to keep you up so late. But thank you again, Celestial, for hanging out and chatting and stuff. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you later. And yeah, played it myself, got the motorcycle and everything. I mean, I'm just saying I need to double check that because it's not what I heard. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fiscal stability this year has been up and down 5%, which is actually a new record. And there. I'm talking about boring things. I've heard false. I myself played it. I never owned Breath of the Wild on Switch. No way I'm misremembering. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, really. I'll need to double check. Where am I? Okay, can I salvage this? No. I see. What? I was dashing. I'm not saying I don't believe you, Groovy. I'm just saying that I have my doubts about you. I'm just kidding. I love you, Groovy. And also, Celestial, I'm very sorry I kept you up if you're still here. But I do think you should get some good sleep, so don't let me keep you up. I know what Groovy's gonna... Oh, okay, never mind. That was not what Groovy was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I thought you were gonna say something along the lines of, like, stop hectoring me, or you were gonna accuse me of being the liar or something. Also, I hope you know, Groovy, I was not trying to say anything sus last night. It was just, it occurred to me and it was funny. You know, you guessed that, but I wasn't too sure. Well, I guessed that you guessed that I guessed. Not getting into that. I said, okay, I'm just saying I wasn't trying to say anything sus. That's all. Thank you for the insults, Will. I don't remember saying that, but it doesn't surprise me that I said that. What good does any of that do? Oh hell yeah, a vinyl record. I know I'm just not remembering something. I have no memory of this place. I was fully expecting Pixel to pop in and be like, you can't say that. And he would have been right. Ryan! Hey! The only record I know is the one is how much I appreciate you too. Aw, very kind. Thank you. Ah, this is very kind. How are you, Ryan? It's good to see you again. I'm good, good. I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate you too. And, yeah, you are awesome. Why don't I remember what to do here? So you're killing demons in the name of the pet rabbit? Yes, yeah. In the name of Daisy. Hi, I'm Daisy. Help, what do I do? Mom! What? Oh, ooh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Mom, what do I do? I'm slaying my back today on back day? Is it back day? And did you skip leg day? Leg day never skipped. Good. Was yesterday. Oh, okay. Ah, I keep shooting the grenade. I don't mean to. Well, hopefully you take care of your back and have a good workout and stuff. Five days of workout go as follows: abs, chest, arm, legs, back, and 2 days of chill. That's a pretty good regimen. Reginald. Sorry. So far, around 8 months of no days skipped. Wow. That is very impressive. I have not been able to stick to a routine like that. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh, well, I found a secret. How, oh. Cool. If I have to sit longer, I still do it. Haven't felt better than now. That is... I am very impressed. And I'm glad to hear it, too. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't get it. Excuse me. Oh, I think I get it. I think I actually get it. I think I understand. The hamster in my brain is not dead yet. Yes. I got it. Are you growing tired, Slayer? I saw you took a long time on a puzzle that really shouldn't have taken that long. The thing is that working out makes a person very hot in the winter, and it does help. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet that helps. Those hot themselves. Yeah, yeah. But you were already hot, Ryan. So... Yes. Hold on. I think I hear the beef. Is there a beef? There he is. There's the sweet. Is this. I hear your meows. I heard your meows, but the door was not closed. It was just mostly closed. And you are silly. You're just silly. You're so silly. Meow meow. What you meow about? It's the beef. It's the beef. It's my beefiest of kittens. Oh, meow. Why you meow? No, you're so sweet. Oh, and he flops. And he flops. And he flops. This. Are you in here because you are hungry and you have not been fed yet? Is that it? Is it time to feed the beast? Yeah. Sorry. I love that cat. I love him. Such meows. Such meows. You're not allowed to say that, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about, Pixel. How do you know? You didn't hear anything. I didn't say anything. Groovy, did you tell on me? But, yeah, I guess I am saying that because I don't have memory of it. And also, so you know, I have seen the first movie in its entirety and the first half of the second movie. So I at least know a fair amount of things. And have seen a fair amount of things. Is that an Evangelion reference? That'd be funny if it was. No, I'm sure it's more just crucifixion of Christ than anything.
I do not fear you. This match is not won yet.
Nintendo's site specifically says that the Bros was available, so Groovy was... Really? Okay, I was lied to then, because I saw reporting that said it was not going to come to the Wii U. So either they changed their minds, or people were just lying to me. I'm genuinely amazed. You doubted me? Fuck you. Wow, Groovy. I didn't doubt you. I just wasn't sure of what you were saying. Crucifixion of Lilith. Yes, exactly. I just trusted something else I heard. Yeah. Yeah, is that so wrong, Groovy? All I'm saying is that a generic, unspecific source claimed something different to you. And I would rather believe that. No, I'm just kidding. You're right, my bad, generic sources do be made. Yeah. Yeah. 30% makes a big difference, Groovy. That's the difference between a C and an A+ in the American education system. It's so funny to have my controller vibrating like that at the rate of the gun. I think quite fun. This is Splatoon DLC. I cannot wait to get it, but sadly I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to wait to get it, rather. Because, money is too tight. 'Cause also, Limited Run Games has been destroying my wallet lately. There are so many things I want to pre-order from them all at once. Yeah, do you not remember literally the Nightmare of the Heart Attacks? That was from the Octo expansion. Also, my bad. Well, I guess we're even then. How am I out? How am I out? Well, you're gonna love this one. One day, yeah. We'll see. I mean, honestly, I'm sure I will, but I don't have it yet, so... No promises. Guess what? I'm buying the season pass. Get some physical Hi-Fi Rush for free. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, it's one of those things I'm gonna have to skip out on, but it is cool that Hi-Fi Rush is getting physical. Unfortunately, I just suck really hard at rhythm games. Like, absurdly hard. It's funny that Microsoft hasn't released physically on PlayStation, given their stance. Well, I mean, kinda, yeah. No, I don't have it on PC either. I genuinely don't own Hi-Fi Rush anywhere. I have a spicy sandwich? Why? What's it made out of? Is it made out of spice? No, I'm just kidding. I, for one, started playing Elden Ring, and it doesn't seem as scary. I actually start... Hey, nice! Groovy actually has been playing Elden Ring recently. Scary as of game... Yeah, no, I figured. That's what you meant. Intimidating, I guess, would be a better... I have Purse hot sauce? Purse hot sauce. Is that... Oh, it's Tabasco. Is that a brand? Well, same, it's been a pleasant time. Good. And Groovy learned about Godric's grafted dicks. So that's fun. Since I do a seamless co-op with friend. Is that a mod, or is that just, you know, just in the game? Oh, okay. Mod. My mom used to call it Purse hot sauce. Oh, okay. Yeah, a little hot sauce packet. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I thought it was like some brand where it's like Purse hot sauce. You know, you put some, you know, in your purse, and then it's like it's just, yeah. Forget. I didn't have thoughts. Brain empty. No Hi-Fi Rush at all? I have to remedy that. But the thing is, Pixel, I suck at rhythm games. Like, of all the genres, I'm pretty sure I'm better at RTSs than I am at rhythm games. And I haven't even really played RTSs. Disconnects you from software servers. They make co-op way better, and they made it possible to play. Wow. Once the anti-cheat is off, yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd hate to watch you play. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, you would hate to watch me play any rhythm game ever made. I guarantee you, you will die of pain. Like, I couldn't even handle Crypt of the Necrodancer. Like, I could do one floor, and everything after that was like, I just can't do this.
The Hell Priest's position is stable now.
Poor soul. I know.
Somewhere in the facility ahead.
I just don't... It's too much for my brain. It's like I already have a hard enough time trying to make decisions about dungeon crawling. I don't also want to have to keep track of a rhythm that constrains my decisions. And the other thing, too, is I panic when I mess up in rhythm games. So, like, it's not even just that, oh, you know, this one thing, and then it's like I get back into the groove. It's like, I need... Yeah. I'll call Shadow... I don't know if I like this idea. Because I don't like the idea of my entire chat lying to me. But ripping and tearing is fun. Oh. I have a ton of cute emotes, yes. Micro missiles is a lot of fun too. Here, I'll post some. Yeah. What a hacking cutie pie. Yeah, Kai is. For sure. Look at this handsome dude on my lower right screen. I don't know. It's hard to look for me. I like my eyes, they tear up and they just, you know. It's like onions, you know. Those are very cute. Pinky Demon. Did you just say it's hard to look? What? No. I don't think it's not hard. It's just... Rip and tear. Ah, rip and tear. We're ripping and tearing up here. Step 1, rip. Step 2, tear. Step 3, I'll figure it out. No, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. Until it's done. Exactly. And it's not done yet. I got one more in me. Coach. These death animations are what I do to ghouls in Fallout. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I very nearly didn't get the glory kill there. I would have been sad. Yummy. Delicious ammo. I love how I can control most things in game with. That's pretty nice. No! Not into the pit! It burns! Oh, I can't, actually. Okay. Oh, actual ship control. Aw. That makes sense, though.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
I won't be. And you are a... Oh. You got me. You got me. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the stream. Was that Riz? That was some pretty good Riz, for sure. What? Wait, but then... Oh, I was supposed to go to the right. Whoops. Ah! You... That's not fair. That was not fair. Stop. Stop with the biting. The gore effects are very nice. God, I love just watching limbs splatter everywhere. The FBI, yep, that's going on the watch list. I might stream Fallout 4 gameplay in a Discord call? Ooh. That'll be fun. Where are you gonna do it? Love how there's 20 billion calories in 1 gram of it. Yeah. Yummy. You'll never have to eat again. And if... No, it's fine. I was curious. I'm not jealous or anything. No, it's fine. Oh, bulking, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just building up for muscle. $20 billion out of 2,000 recommend. $20 billion out of 2,000 dentists recommend OxyClean. Well, I'm building up radiation poisoning. Yeah. I'm gonna do Seek and Destroy. That's what my family called it when I tried to play hide and seek and they were mad at me. Stop being so powerful. Do you suppose with the chainsaw, I'm giving them a buzz cut? Dang. Yeah, okay. Shout out your roommates. Oh, thank you, Kai. It means a lot to hear that. Like, truly. Not in any way sarcastic. Like, I've been worried. I've been worried about whether or not I'm making good content. So I appreciate you saying that. I'm feeling nice today. Good. If I wasn't feeling nice, it would be more like top 20. No, I'm just kidding. Top 30. I'm really feeling it! I'm really feeling it! You know what? I respect that. Oh, I have one above the requirements to research Mun landing equipment. Ooh, gonna reach the Mun. Isn't that the ultimate goal in life? Getting that Mun. Yep. Gonna get all the research and money there, yeah. Get that paper, as they say. One shot, kill something. I couldn't quite read it. I got interrupted. Oh, the delicious paper. Okay, I wasn't sure where I was jumping, but I knew I had to jump. And the red key card. You know what? This is a good point to save and, thank everyone who stopped by and said hi and chatted and followed. And they're Lily Silly. Oh yeah, you are eating very good this year, Groovy. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for stopping by and saying hi and chatting and following and subbing and bitsing and all that. I really appreciate it. I try and stream every other day, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific, although March is going to be pretty hectic, so I will try and keep you guys updated on what my schedule is going to be. But, I have a Discord, if anyone is interested, !Discord, or there's a link in my About section. It's the best place to keep up with my streams, as well as chat with me and other cool people. And, it's where I will announce what because my work schedule is really hectic, so, it's where I'll talk about that. So, yeah. We're also getting ready. Oh, excuse me, that snuck up on me. We're gonna raid someone, so if you have a suggestion, let me know, otherwise I'm sure I can find someone. And that will basically be it from me for today. Oh. My turn to choose. I always choose Groovy. Doom speedrun demos. Are they actually live right now? Do they accept raids? Or are you just... Is that just a joke? That just the haha? We've got a beef! Beef has blessed us. He has blessed us with his presence. Hey, you. Hey, my sweet. Hey, my soft. Oh, you're sweet. Dude, seriously, watch Doom 100%. Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are amazing. It's 24/7 constant. It's telling me no results found, though. It doesn't look like they accept raids. Beef is what you do. What you do. This is my beef. Doom speed demos? It's really... Oh, okay, yeah. Looks like they're playing the original Doom, so, yeah, we're gonna go give them a raid. My raid message, is there. Nightbot has set it, so feel free to copy and paste it and send it in the chat when we get there. But otherwise, that will be it from me for today, so take care, everyone. Stay safe, have a good one, I'll talk to you later. And yeah, let's go raid. Bye!